you start.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are debating the resolution marijuana should be legalized. I'm on the affirmative side, strongly support this resolution. I have three reasons that marijuana. I have three reasons. First, marijuana is a very useful drug. It's an important raw material, and it's a benefit in the eyes of the government. First, I said that marijuana is a very useful drug because, according to mglegal.org, marijuana can be used as a medicine for relaxation, especially for people who are suffering of cancer or sexual disease. Also, marijuana can help to stimulate the appetite and can treat the lack of sleep by provoking tiredness. And finally, the seeds of the plant contains omega-3 and 6, which are really important for our body, and our body can't produce it, so it's a good thing. My second reason is marijuana is an important raw material. Indeed, marijuana we can produce with marijuana paper, fabric, and plastic. And in case if you didn't know, the U.S. Constitution was written on hemp pepper. Hemp pepper is a kind of marijuana, but without the THC, and the THC is the component of the marijuana which can make you feel high. According to usliberals.about.com, the seeds oil can be used as a source of fuel, and the most impressive is that it can be used as a cheap source of fuel. My third reason is that legalized marijuana can reach to a financial benefit for the government. Because keeping marijuana off the streets costs a lot of money, and with a lot of money I mean billions and billions. According to Bruce Mirkin, who is a reporter, legalized can save to the government more than $7 billion annually. Another thing that the government pay millions of dollars for food, and could they?
My opponent first is marijuana is a useful drug. She said that marijuana is used for relaxing the body. That can be true, but it's easy to solve by listening to music, reading novels, and jogging outside, or maybe hanging out with your friend. That will help you to relaxing, to decrease your depression. So that is not always true. And marijuana might be lead you to addictive and might driven you to use a high kind of drugs, for example, cocaine or heroin. My opponent second is imported raw material. She said that marijuana could be used in the industrial field to produce papers, carton, or stuff like that, and that is not always true, because today we live in the technology side where we can use any chemical element. For example, polymers. It's kind of plastic that is used in a multi application in the industrial today, and also the leaves of pepper. It can use instead of the marijuana. And my third opponent is increase the income of the government. That's really irrelevant because as we shown today, the unique country in the world is Holland that is illegal to sell the marijuana in the markets, and we have shown that today they have a really bad economic. A lot of people they lost their job. They had to sell their homes, and that is really relevant. So I have shown that marijuana have a lot of dangerous for the social community.
Just keep going.
I have refuted my affirmative partner, and now I will support my reason, my solution that marijuana should not be illegal. And I have three strong reasons: physically, psychology, and socially. My first reason is psychology. Marijuana is killed a lot of cells in our brain, and consequently that might reduce to worrying and depression and the anxiety. According to Dr. Thomas Athian from John Hopkins University Hospital, have shown that marijuana killed millions and millions cells inside our brain, and it's changed the balance of the analytic nervous system in our body. This analytic nervous system is work to make us relax and to make the body calm down. And plus that marijuana is stop the development of the brain at the teenager. A team of the research at Mayo Hospital have shown that marijuana could destroy a lot of areas that is control in the memory and buying attention skills and language. My second reason is physically. It's easy to notice that the person who uses marijuana, his body is weak, because marijuana is killed a lot of blood inside our system, and in addition that marijuana has 421 toxic chemical material. That toxic material is contained on carbon dioxide and contained on ethane and methane that will destroy it in our body. My final reason is a social. How is the good father he can smoke a pot inside his home between his children? That will lead the children to desire to try this kind of drugs, and that might make them unsuccessful in their life and drop off their school. So I have shown that marijuana should not be illegal by this three reasons, which is psychological and physical and social. So please support my opinion. Thank you.
249.
opponent's main ideas, and then I will support my own. My opponent's first point is physically. He said that marijuana can provoke the destruction of our nervous system, but it's not necessarily true, because anything that if we abuse on a project, it will get bad negative negative thing on us, on our bodies. So it's not necessarily true. My opponent's second point is physically. He said that if we use marijuana, our body can get weak and could destroy our body. But some people, they really need this drug because they suffered of some sickness. And my opponent's third point is socially. He said that some fathers, they smoke in front of their children, so it influences them, and it's not relevant because it's just a specific case and it's not general, so it doesn't have a real importance. I have refuted the negative points. Now I will support my own. My first reason was marijuana is a very useful drug. He said that we can read novels, hang out with our friends to decrease our depression, but it's a slow way. Some people, they need immediately to be relaxed. My second reason was that marijuana is an important raw material. He said that we live in the technology world, and there is many ways to produce papers, but as we know, marijuana is a natural plant, and because we have it on our land, it can be a good thing to use it and not just to hide it. My third reason was that marijuana increased the economy of the government. He said that a lot of people lost their job by using marijuana, but it's not necessarily true, because those people abused on marijuana, but marijuana can really be a benefit for the government by taxing sales, and can generate billions of dollars. Thank you.
The citation was 53, and the rebuttal 151. 151? Yeah.
My first point, I will support my own now. My first reason is the psychological. I said that reading novels and hanging out with friends that will reduce that will increase the relaxing. She said that is a slow way. I think this is not a slow way. Reading novels and hanging out with a friend will really help you to decrease your depression. So that is the it's really a helpful way and it's easy way. My second reason, my second point is socially. She said that there are a lot of children they were not influenced by their children, and that's not necessary because when a child he saw his father use this habit, he will have a big desire to imitate his father. So a father should be a good leader for his family. My third point was physically. She said that marijuana is a natural plant, and that's irrelevant because there are a lot of natural plants. For example, the thorn, it's a natural plant. There are a lot of poisoned flower, so we can't use it. So and that's really irrelevant. I have shown marijuana. It's should not be illegal, and please support my